We're back here working on the M42 again. This time we got out our machinist rule and we got our book here, specs. And what we're going to be looking for here is we're going to be looking at our intake valve. Let's see if I can focus this here. The intake valve seat width for the intake side. We're going to be measuring that. We're also going to be just got our valves polished up and cleaned before we're getting ready to lap everything. Just want to check and see what it is before and what it's going to be after I lap all these valves. This will be cylinder 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or actually, I'm sorry, 2 valves per cylinder, so this will be cylinder 4, cylinder 3. We did the other 2 yesterday. Cleaned everything up. And pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to take this little machinist rule, and we got our, it's in 64ths. So we have our conversions per line into millimeters. And what we're going to be looking at is those little tiny lines on the right, which is in inches. I feel it'll probably be a little more accurate than the millimeters line. And what we're going to be measuring here is the 3-faced angle. We're going to try to be getting at the second angle. Should be this guy, the bigger one right here. Let's see if I can get a reading here. I already measured it earlier, but let's remeasure it one more time just to double, triple check here. We can focus in. And here we go. We can get that reading there. And I'm measuring it about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 to 5. Between 4 and 5 lines on the smallest portion. Let's see, let's get a little more accurate right there. Right there. Comes out to about the 4th line. So we're going on the back here from machinist rule. Back of the 4th line is equal to 1.588 and the 5th line is 1.984. So our spec here was 1.4 to 1.9 millimeters. So this on the back of our machinist rule is converted into millimeters. So as of right now, it looks like it's in spec. And we're just going to go ahead and do all of them like that and see what we get. So there we go. Let's turn this guy over. It's about the 4th line. It's about just about 1, 2, 3, 4, about to the 4th line. Once again, this one looks like the shortest one of the bunch. Harder to see, but this is about to the 4th line as well. So it looks like we're all in spec before lapping. We're going to go ahead and lap all these valves with some valve grinding compound or valve lapping compound. And then, yeah, we'll move forward. Got all of our specs. We measured everything. We got our nice mic right here. We mic'd out the lower portion and the top portion of the valve. Also got a caliper here that we're using to measure the total length of the valve to make sure that the top portion is not worn out from the rocker arm assembly. We also measured the diameter of the base of the valve, made sure everything was in spec and everything's looking good. So hopefully this cylinder head goes back together no problem. Once again, it's for the BMW M42. And just for you guys out there who don't have the specs or you guys don't have the book, highly recommend you guys go out there and get that book. Because your valve seat width, diameters, everything you need pretty much, valve guide, protrusion to make sure that the valve guide is installed correctly. You know, everything you need. Pretty much good book, but there's still a few details it doesn't have, but you know, it's always a good reference point to verify with that, you know, at least everything is pretty damn close to spec on these cars. So alright you guys, well, tune in later and hopefully I'll give you guys an update soon. Later.